Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
कल्पतरुभ्यस्य कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from Texas College Station, welcoming all of you to Bhakti Sangha conference call. I thank all of you for attending this session. Please forgive me for interrupting your ecstatic chanting. I would like to read the 10 offenses to the holy name which are to be avoided, written by Srila Vyasadeva in Padma Purana. 1. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their life for propagating the holy name of the Lord. Second, to consider the name of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal or to be independent of the name of Lord Vishnu. Third, to disobey the order of the spiritual master. Fourth, to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6. To give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in Vedas as fruitive activity Karma Kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have a complete faith in chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachment even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success of Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining Bhakti Sangha conference call. Before we move on to Srimad Bhagavatam class, may I know who all joined this morning?
हरे कृष्ण विनीता माता जी दंडवत प्रणाम शिला प्रभुपाद की जय गुरु महाराज की जय प्रीति दासी फ्रॉम शार्लोट हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Preeti Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day and announcing your name. First, welcome to the call, Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashmati Priya Devidasi from Chicago.
Hare Krishna, Yeshwamati Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day, chanting so nicely. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to all the assembled devotees on the call. All glories to Guru Maharaj and Gauranga. This is Harita from Missouri City, Texas. Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Harita Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining and giving your recitation every day. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Shamagori Devidasi from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna, Shamagauri Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, and all glories to your wonderful services. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, Dandavat Pranam to you and all the devotees. All glories to Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to assembled devotees. This is Mohini Lakshmi from Detroit.
Hare Krishna, Mohini Lakshmi Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day, giving your sweet association. Welcome to the call, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. My humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to all your wonderful services, Mataji. Thank you so much. This is Sundarangi Radha Devi Dasi from Canada.
Hare Krishna Sundarangi Radha Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining and giving your recitation every day and chanting so nicely. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Janavi from Lubbock, Texas.
Hare Krishna Janavi, welcome to the call. Nice to hear your sweet voice. Thank you so much for joining us every day and listening to the class attentively. We are taking a lot of inspiration from you. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna. Is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Please go ahead. Hare Krishna everyone. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Kamal Lochan Prabhuji to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 14th chapter, 18th verse. Before I hand over the call to Prabhuji, I would like to read Prabhuji's brief introduction. His Grace Kamal Lochan Prabhuji was born in Mysore in Madhva Brahman family in 1973. Brought up in Andhra Pradesh in a very orthodox family where he developed a natural taste for inquiring into the mystery of God's creation. Passed out Marine Engineering Research Institute, Calcutta in 1994. It is there in the college as a student he came in touch with a devotee of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. He found all the unanswered questions were completely satisfied in the books of Srila Prabhupada. Still, as an engineering student, he studied Bhagavad Gita 5 times and mastered the Gaudiya Vaishnava Vedanta philosophy in a short period of 2 years, and was initiated into the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya by His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. He joined the Merchant Navy as an engineering officer and worked for 3 years. During this time, he felt the urge to teach the message of Gita to children and youth who are misguided by consumerism. So he gave up his job and joined ISKCON Mira Road, where he was promoted as vice president of ISKCON Mira Road. Within a year, currently he is a co-president of ISKCON Mira Road. He also is also a visiting professor in MS University of Management and Social Work faculties, and also conducts seminar on personality development topics in educational and corporate sectors. His only concern is that the children and the youth should understand the moral and the spiritual values as enacted in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. His life is dedicated to teach children and youth. Hare Krishna. Is Prabhuji there on the call, Mataji? Okay, is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Balavrinda. Hare Krishna Balavrinda, welcome to the call. Thank you for joining.
Hare Krishna Amrita Gadarika Mataji, all glories Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Ram. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day, giving your sweet association. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Nice to see you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Otherwise, we can continue chanting. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna. Oh,
All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Anita Ramya from Sharjah. Sorry, Mataji, for interrupting.
Hare Krishna, Anita Ramya Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining, and all glories to your wonderful services. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna, Shamagori Mataji. Prabhuji is joining.
Yes, Mataji Prabhuji is coming.
Okay, thank you,
2
Mataji.
minutes.
हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी इज देयर या प्रभु जी से Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for joining and giving your valuable time and association this morning and enlightening us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 14th chapter, 18th verse, Prabhuji. Over to you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet. Nashtaprayesha Vadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama.
I think Prabhuji's connection is weak. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Pragyam Brahmana Mano Tasmad Brahmana Deveshu Martyadishu Yatarhataha Sai Kameir Yajasvainam Kshatragyam Brahmana Mano Kshatragyam Brahmana Mano. Word-to-word meaning. Tasmat, therefore, Brahmana Deveshu, through the Brahmanas and the demigods, Martyadishu, through ordinary human beings and other living entities, Yatha Arhataha, according to your ability, Tai, with all those, Kamaihi, various objects of enjoyment, such as sumptuous food, flower garlands, sandalwood paste, etc. Yajasva, you should worship. Enam, this. Kshatragyam, Supreme Lord, situated in the hearts of all beings. Brahmanan, the Brahmanas. Anu, after. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Therefore, my dear king, first offer prasad unto the Brahmanas and the demigods, and after sumptuously feeding them, you may distribute prasad to other living entities according to your ability. In this way, you will be able to worship all living entities, or in other words, the supreme living entity within every living entity. To distribute prasad to all living entities, the process is that we must first offer prasad to the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas. But the demigods are represented by the Brahmanas. In this way, the Supreme Personality of Godhead which is situated in everyone's heart when we worship. This is the Vedic system of offering prasad. Whenever there is a ceremony for distribution of prasad, the prasad is offered first to the brahmanas, then to the children and old men, then to women, and then to animals like dogs and other domestic animals. When it is said that Narayana, the Supreme Being, is situated in everyone's heart, it does not mean that everyone has become Narayana or that a particular poor man has become Narayana. Such a conclusion is rejected herein. Om Jnanvirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaiham Dadati Swapadantikam Andeham Shri Guru Shri Utapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanmitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Savanita Shishakaanvitamsya He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhano Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriya Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It's a very important chapter going on because this chapter talks about the Grahastha Dharma. How can one progress on the path of bhakti and liberation being in the Grahastha ashram? Grahastha etan padavin vidhina yena chanjasa jayad devarshe guhi madrisho grihamodadhi madrisho grihamodadhi. So the path of enjoyment, that means how can one being in Grahastha advance in spiritual life? So there was a question asked by Yudhishthira Maharaj to Narada. The most important thing Narada, he tells at the beginning of his pravachan in this chapter is that Upasita Mahamunim. Upasita Mahamunim. One should worship the devotees. If you worship devotees, then the progress in spiritual life, especially in the Grahastha ashram, is very easy. How do you associate with devotees? You associate devotees by hearing from them. Just by hearing from devotees, advanced devotees, even though Grahamanda Kupam, one may be in the Grahastha ashrama, which is full of so many miseries, one after the other, so much. Very, very difficult. But still, it will be very wonderful. Just by calling devotees to the house, hearing Krishna Katha from them. That's enough. Just by doing so, when you see bhajan is happening in your house, that house is no more a house. That house is Goloka. So by hearing what happens, there will be transformation in the heart. What is transformation? The transformation is that I am just in the house. It doesn't belong to me. So whatever is required for me, that much only I'll keep. And the whole money, whatever I have extra, is only meant for serving the devotee. And among the different kinds of services, the greatest service to the devotees is feeding them food, prasadam. So that is a subject matter for today's work. There's nothing wrong in earning money. Whatever you can earn. But always one should think this doesn't belong to me. I met one big businessman, very elderly person. He attended my Bhagavatam many years back. He attended my Bhagavatam many years back. And then he was talking to me after the class. I just came, Swamiji, just for 5 minutes to attend your class and swagat, to do swagat for you and go back. But I heard the entire class and was so happy. First time I came to know that Krishna is Supreme Lord. He had already organized about 108 Bhagavad Kathas. And then he told me that my father, when he left his body, he told me that 3 points he told me about business. He told, "Ku paisa kamana." You earn a lot of money. But never ever think this money belongs to you. Just see, he's a businessman, he's not a big scholar of Bhagavad Gita. Just never ever think this money belongs to you. You earn a lot of money, but never think this money belongs to you. Third one, you become happy because of you if your families are being maintained in your business. So the Grahastha Dharma was being practiced in this land by many, many great business families and many families, and they continued this tradition. Of course, we have this Brahmana, the Kshatriya, and Vaishyas and Shudras, Varanashrama. All the 4 Varanas, you have Brahmachari, Grihastha, and Vanaprastha. Of course, traditionally, only those who are born in Brahmin families, they were given sannyas. But we just focus more on the Grihastha ashrama is meant for everyone. Brahmachari ashram is actually not meant for a Shudra person. But this Brahmachari ashram is meant for 3 Varnas. But Grihastha ashram is for everyone. So after talking about different aspects of Grihastha ashram, especially worshipping the Pitri, worshipping humans, the living entities, the Pancha, 5 people, the Devatas, Devan, Rishim, Nri, humans, Bhutani, the living entities, animals, the Pitris, oneself, and Supreme Lord, after worshipping in Sandhya, etc. Now, what has been described here in this particular verse is about food. तस्मात् ब्राह्मण देवेषु सत्यादिषु यथार्हतः तैस्तै कामैः यजस्वेनं क्षत्रज्ञं ब्राह्मणाम् अणु क्षत्रज्ञं ब्राह्मणाम् अणु. First worship whom? The Brahmanas and the Devatas. And there a very interesting word has been used, that is yatarhataha. Yatarhata means what? According to one's capacity. It is not that house worship should be done as opulently as you do in the temple. You start with great enthusiasm. Oh, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. And after some time, after a few months, it becomes a burden. Agraha, Vigraha, Galagraha. First is Agraha. I want deity worship. I want to have worship to deity, love deity. And then Agraha becomes Vigraha. You get the deity, big worship, love deity. And then what happens? Galagraha becomes a burden. It becomes a burden. Why it became a burden? Because you did more than what your capacity is. That is why yatharhataha, according to one's ability. One should worship Krishna, who is kshetrajnam, yajasvinam kshetrajnam. Who is a Krishna is kshetrajna. He is a knower of the field. Kshetrajna means one who knows the field. That means Krishna is sarvakshetreshu bharata. He is in everybody's heart as Paramatma. He is in everybody's heart as Paramatma. So he knows what's happening in their heart. Whether they're satisfied or dissatisfied. Especially when Krishna is residing in the heart of the Brahmanas. So the best way to please Krishna is to please the Brahmanas, because he is in the heart of the Brahmanas. Brahmananam. The Lord whose mouth is the Brahman. Brahmano. So if you want to please Krishna, you feed Krishna through the mouth of the Brahmana. So when you feed the Brahmanas is happy, Krishna is happy. That is why the word Brahmana Bhojan is a very important thing in the Vedic culture. To distribute prasadam, or Pataksha, distributing prasadam to all living entities. How do you do that? The first you should do the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas, the demigods. The Brahmanas are Bhudevata. Bhudevata means who are the devatas on the land. Bhudevata. So this way what happens is the Supreme Lord in everybody's heart is worship. If the Brahmins are satisfied, Krishna is satisfied. When Krishna is satisfied, everybody is satisfied. Tasmin tushte jagat tushte. When Krishna is happy, everybody is happy. How do you make Krishna happy? By making the Brahmanas happy. And the best way to make the Brahmanas happy is Brahmanaha Bhojana Priyaha. Brahmanaha Bhojana Priyaha. And the Bhojananam Mishtannam. And the Bhojana and all the dishes Mishtannam, sweets, are very much liked by the Brahmanas. You see, 70% of Vaishnava culture is cooking, serving, and honoring. Cooking, serving, and honoring. This is 70% of Vaishnava culture is this. Cooking especially, we just cook anything and everything and just, so it's prasad. When you're offering to Krishna, it is not that you just cook anything and offer to Krishna. You have to cook according to the way Krishna wants the cooking to happen. Srila Prabhupada, he had so much emphasis on cooking and distribution of prasadam. He told that I will be known as an acharya who has started a worldwide movement from the kitchen. I will be known as an acharya who started a worldwide movement, not an ordinary statement.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji got disconnected.
Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Prabhupada once had invited important guest. It was a store friend in a small place in America. Then Prabhupada went up the stairs, he was cooking, and he told one devotee, I am cooking, don't allow anybody up. So what happened was, the very guest who had come to meet Prabhupada, he came and met the devotee and told, I want to meet the Swamiji. And this devotee told, Swamiji is very busy. He waited for some time and he just left. So Prabhupada came down and asked the devotee, did anybody come to meet me? Then the devotee said, yes, Prabhupada, somebody had come to meet you and I told them that you are very busy, and he left. Prabhupada was completely upset. What is this? I was looking for him and you told him to go away. I'm very busy. Arre. Then he told Prabhupada, even it will not go when you up. It was very interesting to know. Srila Prabhupada took personally, and he knew very well. If I cook with devotion, offer with devotion, anybody who takes prasadam, they will be purified. Prasada sevitaha sakala prapanchaja. Prasada sevitaha sakala prapanchaja. If somebody is taking prasad, non prasadam, sakala prapanchaja, he can conquer the entire world. So Srila Prabhupada also conquered the entire world just by nicely serving prasadam. Prasad sevitaha sakala prapanchaja. And now serving prasadam. It is not just cooking. It is serving prasadam. How to serve? Somehow we have gone so far away from our Vedic culture that we just put some buffet. Oh, you want to eat? Come and eat. Take by yourself. Standing and eating. You go to some traditional families in India, they would not allow you to touch any of the items where any of the vessels which the items are kept. They make you sit nicely, serve. They do not allow you to lift the plate. They lift it. Serving prasad is an art, and that's how we become a Vaishnava. Once Srila Prabhupada, along with his disciples, he had taken, along with his disciples to Vishakhapatnam, the coastal city in Andhra Pradesh. There's a Gaudiya Mutt on the sea, on the beach. So once Srila Prabhupada was there in Gaudiya Mutt there, along with his disciples, then they all had prasadam. A huge feast was cooked. One devotee cooked the huge feast. He served only one person, 40 people he cooked, he served. And after cooking and serving, Prabhupada and disciples were just sitting in the hall, and Srila Prabhupada called out them and showed to the door. There was a small room, and the door was half open. And this devotee alone was taking some prasad. And Srila Prabhupada told him, he is a Vaishnava. Indicating that he cooked for everyone. 40 people. He served alone for everyone. And he took prasadam after feeding all of us. He served prasadam after feeding all of us. That is the speciality of Srila Prabhupada. And he taught his disciples that, just see, he is a Vaishnava. One devotee asked Parashara Bhatta, who is the head of all the Sri Vaishnavas after Ramanujacharya. When somebody asked Parashara Bhatta, one Brahmana asked Parashara Bhatta, and I want to know who is a Vaishnava. And until you want to know who is a Vaishnava, go to Tirupati and ask Anantacharya. So this Brahmana came and then asked Anantacharya, who is a Vaishnava? And I told, when time comes, I'll tell you. So a few days went by. The village asked, is the wait, I'll tell you who is the Vaishnava. One day there was a big festival. And of my festival, a lot of people come. And it became late, everybody is hungry. So all were sitting for eating prasadam, earning prasadam. And this Brahman also felt hungry, he sat in the line so that he can also have prasad. Anantacharya told him, get up, serve prasad. So he served prasad for everyone. Then he thought, next batch came for sitting. He thought, let me sit now. Anantacharya told, right, get up, serve prasad for everyone. In this way, 4 to 5 batches of prasadam happened, and he was the last person to take prasad. Then Anantacharya told the Brahmana, oh yeah, he had a question, who is a Vaishnava, isn't it? A Vaishnava is like a salt, a Vaishnava is like a crane, a Vaishnava is like a cock, the he-hen cock, and the Vaishnava is like you. You're shocked, what is this? A Vaishnava is like salt, means what? A Vaishnava is like a salt, what does it mean? The food is very tasty. Everybody says, oh, what a sabji it is. Oh, what a sambar it is. Everybody glorifies the sabji, the sambar, the dal. One day it so happened that the salt was less. Salt became more. Then they will say, hey, what kind of salt is more? They start criticizing the salt, not the sabji. So when everything is good, the Vaishnavas would not take any name because it's like a salt. When things go wrong, the Vaishnavas is responsible for it. And at the same time, Vaishnava is Saragrahi, takes only the action. There is a crane, the cock. There's so many stones here, there, and all. He only just picks up the particular thing which is required for the cock to eat. And the crane, just waiting. Small fishes are there, doesn't bother, only when the big fish comes, it catches. That means the Vaishnava is just waiting for associating with devotees. Now the small fishes like materialistic people, they're not bothered about it. And now you are a Vaishnava because you served prasadam and you took prasad at the end. You served prasad and you took prasad at the end. That is why you're a Vaishnava. Same thing Prabhupada told. See this boy, this brahmachari. He cooked for everyone, he served for everyone, and he took prasad at last and he washed all the pots. Vaishnava culture is based on, 70% of Vaishnava culture is based on cooking, serving, and honoring. Why do you honor prasadam? It is prasad, prasad mercy of Krishna. Some of you forget this point, that mercy of Krishna. So whatever is you have, everything is mercy of Krishna. The more when we honor prasadam, you should know Krishna Bhadadayamai. He's very merciful. What is his mercy? Krishna's mercy. In spite of I tasting very tasty things, I will not be affected by it. My consciousness will not be affected by material enjoyment. That is called prasadam. Because Krishna, so even though you are enjoying it, your tongue is tasting all the wonderful tastes, still you will not be affected by it. Because
I think Prabhuji got dropped off again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
the Pandavas, they gave prasadam to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jagannath Prasad. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he took a small bit of prasadam, and the rest of prasadam he just tied in a cloth and gave it to his servant Govinda. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes into ecstasy. He had all the ecstatic manifestations on his body. Then he starts saying that this prasad is so wonderful. That it's made up of all the ingredients. Valuable ingredients are there. But there is something special in it. Of course, these valuable ingredients, they give some taste, but this is something very interesting. ये द्रव्य एतस्वाद कहाँ होते आइला एतस्वाद कहाँ होते आइला where did this taste come from? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says Krishna adhara Krishnera adharamrita ihete sancharila. Krishna's adharamrita ihete sancharila. It is manifest through this taste is manifest through Krishna adharamrita. Adhara means lips. Because Krishna has tasted it, the saliva from Krishna has touched this prasad, this bhoga that became prasad. Immediately Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, thinking about it, he was into ecstasy. Somehow he regained his consciousness. Then he told, Sukriti labhyo kelalava boleno bar. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went on saying, Sukriti labhyo kelalava boleno bar. Okay. Only by great fortune one gets a particle of the food. Ishvara sevadabocha ki artayahar. And Jagannath Pandit says, Hey, what is the meaning of it? The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells us, Yehi ekadila Krishna adharamrita brahmadi durlabha nindayamrita. These are the remnants of food that Krishna has eaten and thus turned to nectar with his lips. So, Brahmadi Durlabha Ninda Amrit. Brahma Adi Durlabha Ninda Amrit. This prasadam is Durlabha, is very rare even to Brahma. I eat this prasad, then what happens? Amrita becomes insignificant in front of it. The remnants of prasad, remnants of food which Krishna has accepted is known as Shela. Here, even a small particle, if somebody gets, is more fortunate, very fortunate. Ordinary fortune will not give such a great satisfaction. Will not make him do this prasad. Prasad is not available for the person who is without any fortune. Only a person has got full mercy. Krishnera yate puna kripa seitai pai. Anybody who has got full mercy of Krishna, only that person gets prasad. In this way, Mahaprabhu, he went to his quarters after taking bath. Evening he met all his associates. Chaitanya told Govinda, oh, I've got, give some Jagannath Prasad, give it to everyone. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu shared some prasadam, Brahmananda Rai, Samandachari, Swarup Damodar, and all other devotees. As soon as devotees took this prasad, which had uncommon fragrance and uncommon sweetness, prasada saurabhya madhura karyaswad, alaukika aswade sabara vishmita haila man. Everybody's mind was completely vishmita. Prabhu kahe, ye sab hai prakrita dravya. Told that everything, all these prasad is made up of material elements, lavanga, ilachi, etc., etc. But I want to know, where did this special taste come from? It is only because Pai, Dravya, Krishnadara, Sparsha, Haila, because these ingredients, though they're very tasty, the special taste what we're experiencing is not because of the taste of the ingredients, because of Krishna, Adhara, Sparsha, Haila. Because these ingredients touch the lips of Krishna. Adhiraguna Savahaite Sancharida. What has happened? Krishna's lips, the taste of the fragrance of the nature, quality of Krishna's lips entered into this prasad. Alaukika Gandhaswada Anya Vismarana. See, when you take prasad, the taste and the fragrance makes you forget everything, all experiences. Aneka Sukriti Hancha Samprapti, only because of so much of Sukriti in our life, Bhakti-mukha Sukriti. Only they get this prasad. So now taste it. Tava Iyaswada Kore Mahabhakti. With great faith and devotion, taste this Mahaprasad. Everybody said Hari, 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 and then they started tasting prasad. Their mind became mad in ecstatic love, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Ramananda Rai to recite the words. Beautiful words from Gita Govindam. Suratavardhanam Shokanashanam Swaritavenuna Shushtuchumbitam Tararagave smaranam rinam Vitaraviranaste dharamritam.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
So this is the verse from the Gopi Gita. Suratavardhanam shokanashanam Swaritavenu Sushtuchumbitam Tararagave smaranam nrinam Vitaraviranaste dharamritam. Ramandra, I quoted this verse from Gopi Gita. And after hearing this verse quoted by Ramananda, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very happy and he recited one verse. Srimati Radharani herself spoke in anxiety. Prajakula Gulangana Krasali Krishnahara Krishnahara Pradevyatadaram Brata Sukriti Labhya Vela Lava Sudajitavika Ahivalika Sudala Vitika Sarvita Same Madana Mohana Sakitanoti Jivhasviham. Very beautiful verse from Govinda Lilamrita, where Srimati Radharani says, "O Sakhi, the nectar from the lips of Krishna can only be obtained after so many lifetimes of Sukruti." Why? Once the gopis that drink the nectar from the lips of Krishna, all the desires they are vanquished. The pan which has been chewed by Madan Mohan, the taste of the pan surpasses the taste of nectar. Then Radharani says, Same Madana Mohana Sakitanoti Jivhasviham. Yes, Saki, the desire to taste Krishna, Agaramrita, is increasing. Radharani and the gopis have the fortune of directly kissing Krishna and tasting Agaramrita, the lips of Krishna. But when we accept prasad, think of this word. This prasad is Adaramritam. Prasad is Adaramritam. If you feed prasad nicely, then Sakala Prapancha Jai, including the Prapancha of your heart and the Prapancha of preaching. You conquer the Prapancha in your heart, which is full of lust, anger, greed, etc. etc. And by taking prasad, you can conquer the Prapancha in your heart, anarthas of your heart, and you can conquer the world by preaching Krishna consciousness by distributing prasad. We stop here. Any questions, please ask.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you for this beautiful class. I know that we did have a few interruptions. We were not able to hear you in between. We got disconnected, but otherwise, very nice. Love the thought that Vaishnava has to be like salt. Make a difference everywhere. Hare Krishna, dear devotees.
If anyone has any questions or realizations to share, please go ahead and unmute yourself. Okay. Hare Krishna, Sudhakar Prabhu. Please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. It was a very good lecture on the prasad. I have one small query. Suppose when we invite or when we do any function, the puja or something like that, as I understand from today's lecture that first we should offer to brahmanas and then children and the old man, and then we should offer it. But we should take the prasad even after serving the all other support staffs, like whatever, the people who arrange the things like labor people, or we can take the prasad after all those things. This is something not that much clear. Like who was involved in the whole event, including the laborers or the support people.
Yes. It's a common question in India. When big Rath Yatra happens, you have to involve laborers and other people. Best is not always available, but still, you should have one person who's in charge, who is a Brahmin initiated devotee, who knows the rules of cleanliness and proper consciousness. So if that person who is in charge is having proper consciousness, he can engage people and then get the work done. That's what I can offer. I can say, because in Govindas we don't have devotees who are cooking, but we have one devotee in charge who makes sure they're clean and they chant before start cooking, and this one round, whether they chant from their heart or not, are different. At least minimum things, and make sure that all the workers, when they come and they do kirtan and do aarti, and he personally offers, and then the Govinda restaurant starts like that.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Sudhakar Prabhuji.
Please stop here. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. We are very grateful to you for your very valuable association. Let us offer our obeisances to Prabhuji and all the Vaishnavas on the call. Vancha kalpatar.
Namo
Praise Kamal Lochan Prabhu Ji ki jai.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.